This news report here came from my home state. Like I said, it's the smallest state in America. It's a special place. 1030, thank you for the sub.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. We have a very particular accent here. It's not the Massachusetts accent. We don't do that weird thing with the O's and the A's. But we do drop the R. We drop the R pretty hard. There's a lot of R dropping in this. And a particular type of character. A particular type of character that's very familiar to me. This is the type of guy that my dad probably would have been friends with. Would have just been at my house through much of the 80s. Maybe just like doing coke in the bathroom. And they're at one of our state's lovely beaches. We're known for our beaches. Taylor Swift recently bought a mansion here, where there's a lot of coastal areas. We're known for our seafood. For a tiny state, we got a lot going on. And then we're pretty close to New Jersey. Actually, my family, the Italian side of my family, came from Italy, landed in New Jersey, worked in fucking sweatshops and shit, then became, I don't know, somehow through this pipeline, like a lot of Italians just ended up here in this state. It's the mafia. It's the mafia. Let's say it. Providence, Rhode Island had the second largest La Cosa Nostra in the United States, bigger than Boston, which is a much bigger city to the north. So there's a strong Italian presence here in our tiny, tiny state. This is all the background you need. It's more background than you need, maybe, but it's a special kind of blend, special kind of chowder here in Rhode Island. And it produced this video at one point.
This has been a summer of frightening animals in Rhode Island. A piranha in Coventry, an alligator in Lincoln, and now an unknown scary creature in Portsmouth.
An unknown scary creature.
Whatever it was so big and so scary, a Fall River couple thought they were going to die.
I'm just gonna take some small pauses just to let things really sink in, line for line. It's like a poem to me. Sometimes I just want to like unknown scary creature. Spit.
It's a story you'll see only here on Eyewitness News. The couple spoke exclusively with our Sean Daly. Sean joins us now with their amazing ordeal.
We haven't heard of anything quite like this around here before. Imagine swimming mindlessly.
Imagine swimming mindlessly. Are you imagining it?
In the late afternoon sun, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a huge, horrifying creature, roughly 15 feet long,
15 feet long.
rocks your world.
Rocks your fucking world.
Tuesday afternoon here at Teddy's Beach in Portsmouth.
I've never been to Teddy's Beach in Portsmouth. I know where Portsmouth is.
What happened gives new meaning to this danger sign.
Does it? Instantly. I wish I could go back and shake the hand of every single person involved. Every single person. The cameraman, the on-site producer person, whoever that was, the editor, the decision to just open with tears. The copywriter gives new meaning to this danger sign.
Gives new meaning to this danger sign.
The cigarette. The stud in the ear. The gold chain on the chests. The lighter in the hand.
Hard for her, isn't it? Yeah, she went to a counselor to talk to a counselor.
She's been to a counselor already. The event is so recent that this is the news report about it, but she's already been to the counselor. That's how serious the trauma inflicted upon this woman was. And you're about to find out why.
It was low tide, and Rachel Carney was out beyond the danger sign, floating on her back, relaxing.
She was out beyond the danger sign.
when big trouble struck.
I
Big trouble.
turned around, I heard a hissing.
She turned around and she heard a hissing.
A hissing sound.
Look how many different chains she's wearing at the same time.
So I stopped. I looked beside.
Look at this gentleman in the background who's just come out of his house to see what the fuck is happening on the beach. Portsmouth, I know Portsmouth and Newport are kind of interesting because there's like mega mansions there. There are seaside areas, but there is also low-income housing there. So you get like these types, the khaki shorts with the belt and the button down and the retiree and the boat hat and the boat shoes.
me, and all I seen was a face come up with these big teeth, and I just remember the face being like shaped like a basketball.
What are we describing? As this creature is described, picture it in your mind. Try to wrap your mind around what is being described and see what conclusions you can draw. Maybe take out a piece of paper and a writing utensil and just pretend you are a forensic sketch artist.
Shaped like a basketball teeth, and I just remember this come
Let's
up.
go back to the beginning. All right.
And all I seen was a face come up.
A face came up
with
out of the
these
water.
Big teeth, and
With
I
big
just remember the face being like shaped like a basketball.
Completely
and
round.
The face went in.
What? Basketballs don't go in. But okay.
I kind of sucked in and then went like squared off. Then had
If you're drawing this, John Atfield, I think I saw you in the chat. If you could just whip us up a real quick sketch of this so we could maybe see what we're dealing with, just so we can tell local fishermen what to watch out for.
sucked in and then went like squared off. Then had
Let's go back to the beginning because I want to get every detail correct here.
stopped. I looked beside me, and all I seen was a face come up with these big teeth, and I just remember the face being like shaped like a basketball.
Yes.
And the face went in.
In.
I kind of sucked in and then went like squared off. Then had all white, and it kept swimming around me. It rubbed up against my leg.
Whoa.
So I just stopped, and I pretended like I wasn't moving. That's when it rubbed up, went down, and kept going around me.
It rubbed up against your leg.
It danced with you. It did a little dance with you, it sounds like. Sounds like you had an encounter with the salsa monster.
Up against my leg.
It
Literally.
touched you.
It touched me. That's how I knew it was scary.
Now, she says that's how I knew it was scaly. But when I first heard it, I thought she was saying the word scary. And ever since, sometimes when I say things are scary, I say skilly. Just like that. That's just a little fun fact about me.
That's how I knew it was scary. With scales.
Scaly.
I saw the scales, and plus I seen the face.
Scaly.
So I started swimming away.
But mind you, there are scales. Now we're adding scales to our sketch.
Yo, Danny, help me! Something's chasing me.
He's holding her hand. He's right by her. Danny's holding it down.
Rachel Carney's fiance, Dennis Vasconcelos, had been fishing with a buddy on these rocks. He raced.
I'm just trying to get the geography. He was fishing with a buddy over on the rocks. She was in the water. She yells, "Danny, help me. Something's chasing me." This is where Danny launches into his epic tale. In his mind, this is the most heroic thing he's ever done in life. It might be the most heroic thing he's ever done in life. He fought a fucking alien in the water. Let's hear how he tells it.
On these rocks. He raced into the water.
It's going
We haven't heard anything about eyes.
to get her. I grabbed her by the ass. Yeah, ready?
Ah, he raced into
One more time,
the
y'all.
water.
It's going to get her. I grabbed her by the ass. Yeah, ready?
On these rocks.
One more time.
He raced
Bring
into
that
the
back.
water.
Going to get her. I grabbed her by the ass. Yeah, ready?
He grabbed her by the ass, y'all. I think about this sometimes. I think about whether he's speaking figuratively, because, again, this guy totally could have done coke in my parents' backyard. I know this
Put a
guy.
whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Yeah. And in the like slang terminology of that era of Rhode Island guys, I went in there, I grabbed him by the fucking ass, they pulled him the fuck out of there, right? So I don't know. I can hear someone be like, if you do that, I'm gonna come in there and grab you by your ass and pull you the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? So I did that. Did he really grab her ass? Did he grab her by the hips? Clearly he didn't caress her ass, so we're not saying he grabbed her by the ass. But did he? I think he just ran up. He came up behind her and behind her. Let's say behind her. I grabbed her by the ass though. But then he clarifies to say rear end, like maybe just because he's on the news. It's the specificness of grabbing her by the ass that has haunted me for years.
He raced into the water.
No, I think he grabbed her by the ass because then he tells her an important thing.
It's going to get her. I grabbed her by the ass, or rear end, and I grabbed her like that, and I whipped her in. We're over.
He is making a hand motion though, like you would do if you whipped like a child, like if you grabbed them by the neck and ass and threw their body. So possibly he grabbed her by the ass.
I had. I says, I whipped her in. I says, Rachel, just swim. Don't turn around no matter what you hear, right?
There it is. The Leo and Titanic moment. You thought Titanic was a beautiful love story? They had a moment. They had a whole moment. He grabbed her by the ass. He threw her. And then I imagine them making eye contact and her saying, Rachel, don't look back no matter what you hear. Like, he's prepared to fucking die right now. He's about to fucking do battle with the sea creature.
I says, I whipped her in. I says, Rachel, just swim. Don't turn around no matter what.
Don't turn around. Swim, Rachel. Swim. I want you to have babies, Rachel. Live a good life. Don't turn around. No matter what you hear.
What you hear, right? Now I stood there, and the thing's going like around me and stuff, all right? And I can see how big it is and stuff, and it's gigantic, okay? It has scales on
Now it's dancing with him.
it and stuff. Now all of a sudden, from me to you away, this big head comes up, honestly.
It's the big basketball head again.
I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. It's like a basketball. It's like this.
He almost said football, but he agrees. It is like a basketball, the head.
Big, okay? It comes up and it's got these fangs like my fingers, right? The first,
Fangs like his fingers.
this many in the bottom and about 2 or 3 at the top, plus layers inside.
Layers inside. What fish are we talking about? There is a fish called the lamprey. We'll get to that. We'll get to the scientific findings at the end of this report.
Okay? And it's like blackish on the top a little bit, and it's got a couple of scales that you can see and stuff, and you can see the white starting under its neck, and it shoots
You can see the white starting under its neck.
water out of its nose.
It shoots water out of its nose.
Right? And out of its mouth, it goes like this to me. It goes, and it spit the water out of me. Now I think it's going to kill me, you know?
What fucking fish does this? What are we talking about? These people just having a good time. They seem, I mean, if they've just made this shit up, were they tripping? Did they eat mushrooms? Beluga whale. Does a beluga whale have rows of teeth? I mean, maybe. Are we saying that they fought a whale in the harbor?
You know what I mean?
The group thinks the creature was attracted to blood from a nasty injury to Joey Melo's leg.
This is an important and crazy part of the video. Joey Melo has sustained what looks like a very serious injury. It looks like Joey Melo has fucking road rash from falling off of a Harley. Joey's missing a significant portion of the skin on his calf from the looks of it. And he took his bloody road rash ass leg down to the harbor and just stood on the shore and washed it, leaking enough blood into the water to attract this fucking Leviathan. And what's he doing right now? What's Joey Melo doing right now? He's still washing his leg. Reminder that Rachel has been to counseling and back already. No, he's not still washing his leg. He's reenacting it, right? They got him to reenact it. But he's not bandaged his leg. She's been to counseling already.
Joey was out in the water as he
Look at that fucking calf.
is right now.
Joey, put something on that, my dude. What are we doing? What are we doing, Joey?
Cleaning his leg. Joey, how much blood was there?
I bled for an hour and a half.
What the fuck? Burying the lead. Joey bled for an hour and a half into the fucking harbor? What are we doing?
And it just wouldn't stop.
I will not ever go in salt water again because I am that scared. I thought I was dead that day. Honest, I didn't think he was going to make it in time to...
I thought I was dead that day, indicating that we're not even on the same day. Do we think he unwrapped his leg? That wound was fresher yesterday? Look at the kids. Look at the kids. These kids are like, yo, these fucking assholes. We just wanted to build sandcastles down here.
He got me. I just thought it was...
Attracted to blood, those legs.
An hour and a half.
I just need to
wouldn't
hear this
stop.
again.
I will not ever go in salt water again
Never going in salt water again.
because I am that
There's a police car here. Man, what's going on?
scared. I thought I was dead that day. Honest, I didn't think he was going to make it in time to get me. I just thought I was dead. I thought it was a fauna.
At first I thought it was an eel, okay? Because it was, when it was rolling first, right?
Uh-huh.
It was rolling, you could see the white and stuff. But when it got to chase her, it was going like this. You know what I mean? Like they go a little bit like this, like a hump sort of. It sounds like a barracuda.
What he's describing, we're talking about 12 feet long, and it moves like the fucking, like an old-timey drawing of the Loch Ness Monster. It was 15 feet long, basketball head, square chin. It looked like an eel.
Similar, like that, all right?
Yes, it pulls itself up out of water. It shoots water out of its mouth and nose. It has giant rows of finger teeth.
You're still in the moment right now, 2 days later. You're still in this moment, are you?
Over this. I have flipped over this. I went to bed. I've been going to bed with things grabbing me, wrapping around my neck.
He's describing his nightmares. He's describing the nightmares he has of it. Sean Daly is just trying to get a grasp on what the fuck we're talking about. He's like, you seem pretty upset about this.
I went to bed. I've been going to bed with things grabbing me, wrapping around my neck, choking, fighting underground, and everything.
And everything.
Still a mystery what the creature was.
You bet it's still a fucking mystery.
State environmental agents checked out the scene today and found nothing, so the best guess comes from marine experts we checked with. They figure it may have been some sort of a tropical fish that migrated here with a warm Gulf current. Mother Ocean.
Mother
We're live, Sean
Ocean.
Daly, Eyewitness News.
More on
Mother Ocean. Let's go back and check the chat. Let's see what y'all had to say. I got a little fixated there for a minute. I've collected all of the level 1 emotes. I don't know what that means. But congrats. Congrats to us. Maybe those are level 1 hype train emotes? I don't know. What the fuck is Twitch? Let me see if I missed anything in here. Oh, why is my chat only going back so far? What's up with that? I can't go back forever? The Midgard Serpent. Ogon Blick, what's up? Llama, good thing not typing the thing that you wanted to. We're proud of you. It was an exclusive, Little Willow. I don't think any other stations covered it, to be honest. 1195, what's up? Citalo Disco. Rub some dirt on it. Yeah, I guess. Joey Blood. I bled for like an hour and a half, so I just kept rubbing more salt water on it. 'Cause that's what you do when you have a serious wound. Head on down to the water. I think I saw Pip in earlier. Pip, what's happening? John Atfield. John Atfield, do you know what we're dealing with? Do you have a clear picture? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Which one of these do we think? This one kind of looks pretty close to what the gentleman fought. No eyes. Yeah, none of them described eyes. I mean, this one kind of has the motion he was describing with this thing. You know. Maybe like one of these. This has got the teeth layers. ChatGPT. We could ask ChatGPT. I grabbed her by the ass. I told her, swim, Rachel. Don't look back no matter what you hear. Something like this. I think this is actually pretty close. I mean, with different colors, maybe. I'm going to bed, having dreams of people choking me. Not in a good way. Not in the way you want to be choked. The square jaw, yeah. It's like, maybe ask Midjourney to take this and a picture of George Clooney and sort of combine them. Maybe something like this guy. He's a cute little guy. See him? No, it's hard to see him. ChatGPT says nah. Says is calling bullshit. What's C. Lamprey? This guy? This fucking terrifying thing. Ugh, man. I put in C. Lamprey and it showed me pictures of lamps. These are much smaller though. Like, these are lampreys. They are like ocean parasites that attach to boats and they come into lakes and rivers and then they fuck up. Like they tear the fish up like that. They're like blood-sucking parasites. It's terrifying. And that's what their teeth look like. But they're small. Yeah, look at those fucking mouths. Look at those. Llama, don't look back no matter what you hear. Swim, llama. Want to do some hurdles? That's enough of Mother Ocean. Mother Ocean. Yes, congrats to Llama on making partner, by the way, here on Twitch. I haven't said that here. I've said that in other places. What was it? We don't know. Balling passwords. We don't know. Sunfish? But yeah, Llama's a partner now, which means they have been to the secret meeting with Jeff Bezos, took the blood oath, dressed up in costumes with billionaires, danced around a fire, sang weird pagan songs, been given the codes.